weekly phone calls. Myself and Dixie Sedgwick do a weekly phone call on various subjects. Yesterday we covered hypertension, high blood pressure. The calls are every Sunday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I talk for about 20 minutes, and we take about 10 minutes or so phone calls or of questions. The dial-in number, if you're interested in joining us, is 605-562-3140. Participant access code 444-973-POUND. That's 605-562-3140. Participant access code 444-973-POUND. Yesterday we talked about high blood pressure. We talked about hypertension. And I said one of the major causes of hypertension is sugar. And I never even mentioned salt intake as a cause of hypertension. That's because, in my opinion, the whole idea about reducing salt intake is just based in bad science. There's really no such thing as salt. What people are referring to is sodium chloride when they say restrict your salt intake. But sodium is an essential electrolyte, as is chloride. So I'm not of the opinion that salt intake is really a significant factor when it comes to high blood pressure, but sugar most certainly is. And this is something we've been talking about on the Bright Side for many, many years, since the beginning of the Bright Side, and I've been talking about it in my presentations for many, many years since I started doing presentations. Now, according to the journal Open Heart, a reduction in the consumption of added sugars, and in particular processed foods, may translate into decreased rates of hypertension as well as decreased cardiometabolic disease, i.e. diabetes, and all of its associated symptomology. In particular, a new review article suggests that sugar, not salt, appears to contribute to the majority of hypertension risk. What else do you need to hear, folks? If you got to pick one dietary strategy to enjoy a longer life and a healthier life, as well as reducing your risks of high blood pressure, it would be to limit or restrict the amount of sugar that you eat and the amount of processed foods. The best way to do that is by increasing the amount of protein that you eat. More protein translates into less sugar intake. More protein, less sugar. Throw in some coconut oil and good fats as well. And of course, sugar metabolizing nutrients can have a wonderful effect on helping the body process the sugar that you're eating. And not coincidentally, sugar metabolizing nutrients like chromium, vanadium, magnesium, thiamine, the B complex in general, essential fatty acids, taurine, arginine, all of these wonderful nutrients that help us process sugar also, not coincidentally, can help lower blood pressure too. Just another example of the misunderstandings that are spewed out by the medical model and the simplicity and ease and non-drug requirement for maintaining good health and longevity, in addition to helping lower your blood pressure. All right, our number today, 844-236-6010. Got a line open for you. Time to hit our phones. Let's go to Cindy in Virginia. What's up? Good morning. Welcome to the Bright Side, Cindy.
Good morning, Ben. I listened last night with you and Dixie. That was wonderful.
Good deal.
I have a hemorrhoid, and they diagnosed that in May. It's larger, and it itches nearly 24 hours a day. And because of that, I only get like 3 hours of sleep. I'll get 3 hours, and then I wake up, and it won't stop itching.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's
itching and hemorrhoids, both itching, whether it occurs in the skin or in the hemorrhoids, surprise, surprise, involve the digestive system, specifically the liver, and the circulatory system too. So between digestion, liver, and circulation, that's where you're going to have your bulk of the causes of hemorrhoids, and liver toxicity can also cause itching, so that's not atypical. So here's what you got to do. You got to have some digestive stuff percolating along there, probably constipation. That's usually what's associated with hemorrhoids.
I have that. Now you have, sorry, but you already have me on the Healthy Start Pack.
Well, let me give you some ideas here. Do you have varicose veins? Any issues with varicose veins, by the way?
Not that I know of, but
Well, you would know. They're just big bulging veins in your legs.
I've only developed that during, I'm going through psychotropic drug withdrawal, and I'm 16 months into it. And the last 6 months, that is happening. The veins are coming to the surface, and they're sticking out.
Yeah, that's the same. That's hemorrhoids of the legs, or hemorrhoids are varicose veins of the hemorrhoidal tissue. So it's the same thing. It's caused by the blood not making the return trip back up to the heart correctly. I was talking about that yesterday with Dixie. The circulatory system is a circle. Circulatory means a circle. Heart comes from the blood. It goes to all the tissues and the cells, feeds the tissues and the cells with oxygen and nutrients, and then makes a return trip back up. The return trip back up is much more difficult for the blood than the downward trip from the heart because it's further away from the beat. So if you're not in good shape, blood will tend to pool down to the bottom, and thus your hemorrhoid and thus your varicose veins. So what you got to do is you got to consider this a circulatory system issue. And that means, number one, we got to figure out why is the blood sticky and clogged. It could certainly have something to do with the medication that you've been on, but more importantly, we want to know what you're doing right now. If it's been 16 months since you've been off your meds, there's something you're consistently doing. The most likely cause of sticky, dirty, slow, sluggish blood is going to be the digestive system, especially at that juncture in the liver. Blood goes from the digestive system to the liver and then back up to the heart. Over long conditions of long-term toxicity, if you've been on drugs for a long time, that can cause it. The liver will start to get clogged up and blood won't make it through the liver and it will kind of back up towards the bottom of the body. So you got to focus on the digestive system and the liver first and foremost. In addition to the Healthy Start Pack, you should probably be doing your digestive enzymes, ultimate enzymes with all your meals. You might want to throw in some fat processing nutritional supplements such as lecithin and bile salts. Apple cider vinegar is always a good idea. Anything you could do to help the liver process fats and to help your digestive system work correctly. Probiotics, the Biolumin Nightly Essence, is an absolute must-have. You may want to consider a Suero V fast and cleanse. That's where you don't eat for 1 or 2 or even 3 days, and all you do is Suero V, a bottle of Suero V every couple hours, half a bottle an hour kind of thing, or you can do more. I just did a 2-day Suero V fast on Friday and Saturday. And all I did was Suero V and some water. It's real easy to do with the Suero V. So you want to focus on the digestive system first and foremost. The second thing you want to do is start to move your body around. One of the best things we can do to increase the flow of blood through the veins is move our muscles. It may be true that the return trip, the blood going back up to the heart through the veins, is a little bit slow, but you can help move things along by moving your muscles, even by deep breathing. Deep breathing not only will help move muscles, it'll also thin the blood, and that can also help move the circulatory system around, move blood through the circulatory system more effectively. So you want to look at the digestive system, you want to look at circulation. Hang tight, I'm going to give you a couple more nutritional strategies for helping move blood around the body and eliminate or reduce varicose veins and hemorrhoids. Don't go away, Cindy. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. 844-236-6010 is our number. We'll be back after this.
So you've been listening to Pharmacist Ben and Dr. Wallach for a long time now, and you're wondering if longevity really works. Hi, my name is Adam. I'm an employee at GCN, and I've been using longevity products for over 2 years now. Call me today to hear my story at 612-695-5982. You too can lose weight, experience increased energy, and feel better about yourself and the future of your family. Call today, 612-695-5982. That's 612-695-5982.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit and carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Hi, Ted Anderson. I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV.
Time waits for no one. That's why you should hurry to not miss the Freeze Dry Guy's end-of-year case lot sale. Go to freezedryguy.com or call 866-404-3663 to receive 20 to 25% off Mountain House freeze-dried foods. Mountain House, the gold standard in long-term storage products, include real freeze-dried meats, entrees, eggs, fruits, and vegetables. Yes, 20 to 25% off now. Also receive 30% off other selected Mountain House foods and receive 30% off selected Packaway brand dehydrated foods. Just call 866-404-3663 and ask for the Freeze Dry Guy. Plus long-range patrol ration eggs and ham at superb discounts. But these are extremely hard to find and nearly gone, so call today. Ask about our LRP ice cream bars too. Some items limited to stock on hand. And remember, the Freeze Dry Guy pays for shipping to your door within the lower 48 states. Order now. Don't miss out on the Freeze Dry Guy's end-of-year case lot sale. Call 866-404-3663 or visit freezedryguy.com.
We are the premier independent talk radio network, the Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
Okay, we are back on the bright side talking to Cindy in Virginia. Cindy, in addition to, I'm going to go a little fast here. I want to get to all my calls, Cindy, okay?
Okay.
In addition to all the digestive strategies and the liver health strategies, and in addition to deep breathing techniques and moving your body around to help improve circulation, and hemorrhoids need to be considered a circulatory issue first and foremost. In addition to all those other strategies, there's direct supplements you can use to help thin the blood. Vitamin E is such a significant blood thinner that doctors will actually tell you not to take vitamin E when you're having surgery because they're afraid it'll thin your blood too much, but you can exploit the blood thinning properties of vitamin E by using it as a supplement. I would be using the tocotrienol form of vitamin E, maybe 400 international units a day. EFAs, especially omega-3s, can have a blood-thinning effects. And one of my favorite ways to thin the blood and improve circulation is by using fucoidan or the fucoidan Z product from Youngevity. You can also use the Z Radical, but you get a little bit more fucoidan in the fucoidan Z product. And fucoidan is a great blood thinner in addition to having helping improve weight loss and also improving sugar control, both of which can improve your improve circulatory health. So using the Fucoidan Z, 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules at night, in addition to all those other supplements that we just talked about. That's what I'd be doing, Cindy, if I were you, and I hope that helps. Anything else? Is that
no.
Okay.
No. Thank you very much.
Good deal. God bless. Have a beautiful day. Okay. Mary in Oregon, what's up? Welcome to the bright side.
My nephew would like to know why his fiancée has MS and he doesn't when they're eating the same foods.
Well, it doesn't work that way. It's not the foods themselves. It's how we respond to the foods. So she may have an issue with her digestive system. She may have an issue with specific intolerances or allergies. She may have an issue in her gut with her gut bacteria, the probiotics that live in the gut. She may have other nutritional deficiencies. There's all kinds of reasons why she would respond differently. But what she should be doing is assessing what her specific food issues are. And the best way to do that when you have MS is to go on a fast. You can do the Swear V 3-day fast or the Swear V 1-day fast, or you can just fast. And I know of no quicker way to reduce the symptoms, the painful discomfort, and the symptoms associated with multiple sclerosis than to do a 1 or 2-day fast. This is one that even doctors are familiar with. If you go on WebMD, you'll see an article on MS and fasting, multiple sclerosis and fasting, that talks about the anti-inflammatory effects of a good fast, anti-MS symptom effects of a good fast. Then once you've hit the reset button, in effect, by fasting for 1 or 2 days, have her eat as normal and see what happens, where she should probably just always pick one food. Eat as normal, but just pick a favorite food that she likes and just eat that food. When I say eat as normal, just don't change her diet necessarily, but pick one food, spend all day eating that food, and see what happens. That's the only way to really assess what it is. After we eat any food, there is an inflammatory reaction that occurs even under the best of circumstances. But if you have multiple sclerosis or an autoimmune disease, then the chances are that inflammatory response is significant and dramatic. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the symptomology of your autoimmune disease or your inflammatory symptomology. There's always going to be a certain amount of inflammation, but it's not necessarily a degree of inflammation that you're going to notice. But if you have MS and you have an autoimmune disease, you have some kind of problem, the chances are that the symptoms, the inflammatory symptoms associated with the food are significant. So going on a fast, reintroducing food, seeing what those foods do, that's your best strategy. It's the only way to assess what specific foods